Hello everyone, my name is Graciela Alves, Manager Product Marketing within the S&P BU, and today I'm going to present you Ansys SPEOS, a solution for optical simulation. Before going into details on the product presentation, let's take a look and identify where Ansys SPEOS sits into the global Ansys product portfolio. Ansys SPEOS is part of the EBU with a product family dedicated to optics and VR simulation, which includes SPEOS for optical simulation, VRX Experience HMI for cockpit HMI design, test, and validation, VRX Experience light simulation that brings physics-based light simulation to studio designer, and VRX Experience Perceive Quality for real-time optical simulation. The Optics and VR product collection enable our customer to visualize their product before production and deliver the ultimate virtual customer experience. Thanks to our complete solution for optics and VR, our customer can simulate a system optical performance and evaluate the final illumination with SPEOS, and predict and validate the impact of lighting and material variation on appearance and perceived quality, all in real condition, thanks to the physics-based light simulation. In today's presentation, I will focus on Ansys SPEOS for optical simulation.
Light is everywhere, and vision is key in perceived quality. Optical technologies are integral to successful designs for current and future products and infrastructures. From automotive to aerospace and defense, through general lighting and consumer electronics, it all starts with light. See optical simulation in a new light with Ansys SPEOS. When talking about optics, most people tend to think first of reading glasses, microscopes, or telescopes. But there is more to the field of optics than meets the eye. Optics by Ansys starts with lighting. Appraise the performance of your products throughout the entire spectrum of light, from UV radiation and visible light to infrared radiation for photometry and radiometry. Human vision. Simulate how our human eye perceives colors, textures, and glare effects, and makes trustable visibility and legibility studies for displays possible. Sensor vision. Anticipate how cameras and LiDAR sense the world, enhancing the operational domain of autonomous vehicles and robots. Import designs from ZMAX Optics Studio thanks to the SPEOS lens system importer, and evaluate sensor perception in realistic conditions, day, night, fog, making autonomy a virtual reality. Optical design. Bridge the gap between optics and CAD by automatically optimizing optical performance. Quick design light guide, reflector, or lens for lighting application to further enhance your productivity. Ansys SPEOS combines lighting performance modeling with extensive dedicated libraries and optimization capabilities. Discover optical system design and validation within a multi-physics platform without the limitations of third-party CAD vendors. In a collaborative design platform, making optimal simulation accessible to everyone. Discover limitless optical simulation. Thanks to a high scalability on HPC, SPEOS delivers quicker results with an unprecedented level of accuracy. Evaluate any design idea thanks to GPU-based simulation to shorten design iteration cycles. Take advantage of the Ansys platform connecting Ansys SPEOS with flagship solvers to perform designs of experiments, design optimization, and multi-physics analyses. And accelerate the virtual product development of optical design with Ansys SPEOS and OptiSlang robust design optimization approach. Build new designs and create your signature with unique products. Shorten time to market and reducing costs. Make the most of predictive simulation for informed decision-making. Ansys SPEOS. Optical simulation accessible to everyone.
As we just seen into the video, Ansys SPEOS is a software to design, optimize, and validate any optical system by predicting the illumination and optical performance of systems for transport, consumer goods, electronic products, general lighting, and more. With SPEOS, you can work with any kind of geometry without limitation of third-party CAD vendors. You can connect to Ansys flagship solver for aero-optics or sensor, for example, or predict any mechanical deformation on the product caused by light. As a gold standard for optical simulation, The real added value for our customer is to reduce the number of physical prototypes, even eliminate physical prototypes for certain type of product. SPEOS offers 3 different packages that will go into details. The Pro package, as the entry level of SPEOS offering for basic optical simulation, is mainly dedicated to the general lighting market to simulate lighting system performance in the visible light range, evaluate photometric and colorimetric magnitude. SPEOS Premium, customer can go in a future optical analysis, understand how the light is interacting, evaluate material and lighting system performance and appearance. SPEOS Enterprise is really the key differentiator of Ansys SPEOS, with the human vision simulation really unique on the market. Customers can examine human vision, simulating how their product will be perceived by human vision. On top of the Pro Premium Enterprise packaging, we also have 4 add-on modules to simulate sensor vision, dedicated geometrical modeling, head-up display optical system for automotive, and vision and detection system with far infrared simulation. Why optical simulation is important? To understand this, let's step back here for a quick background of information. Vision is one of the 5 human senses, and vision is about 85% of human global perception of a product. Vision is really the key in perceived quality of a product visible by human eye or by an optical sensor. One of the main challenges in optics, in addition of time to market, lead appearance, perceived quality and more, is really the visibility and legibility. We need to ensure here that we don't have any reflection on the product that could disturb the user. For example, a navigation screen into a vehicle or lens of camera in an autonomous vehicle that could disturb the perception. The other main challenge in optics is regulation compliance, especially for automotive lighting and general lighting, which are the main market for SPEOS. Customers must design their product by following regulation and get their product compliant too. With SPEOS, our customer can test and match the different regulations for all countries without any physical prototype. Ansys SPEOS is really dedicated for safety, ergonomics, and perceived quality of the product, allowing our customer to understand the light effect on their product, how the light will affect the material of their product by combining SPEOS to Ansys flagship solver and avoid thermal deformation, for example, evaluate the final illumination effect based on human vision, which is the key differentiator of Ansys SPEOS, meet regulation standard for automotive lighting and general lighting, simulate sensor vision, all entering a 100% true-to-life representation. I'm going now to detail some use case application for SPEOS. The first use case of SPEOS is exterior lighting, the main market for SPEOS. But why optical simulation for automotive exterior lighting? Dealing with bending light, adaptive cutoff or matrix beam technology, automotive exterior lighting is becoming more and more sophisticated and complex to ensure the best driver experience. OEMs and Tier 1 must validate the performance and perceived quality of headlamp, matching all regulation and saving costs for time to market. With SPEOS, our customer can simulate any optical components such as light guide, reflector, or lens, manage multiphysics simulation from mechanical and thermal to optics, and analyze any thermal deformation caused by light, predict any design issue early into the design of the product lifecycle, reducing the number of physical prototypes by delivering lead appearance simulation for assessment, which is one of the big challenges in optics, and meet regulatory compliance. Mazda is one of our success stories for exterior lighting. The application here at Mazda was to design and test headlamp by performing early and iterative virtual design and optimization of optical system from adaptive driving beams using complex matrix of LED units to camera system used in AV ADAS technology. With SPEOS, Mazda engineers were able to find and correct issues in the headlamp design at the early stage of their product development. And by using SPEOS, Mazda removed 3 prototypes of their production process, saving a lot of money and time, and ensuring the best user experience for interior and exterior lighting. Even if automotive is the main market for SPEOS, we have several customers outside of automotive, and the second application I'm going to show is related to high-tech market. We all know GoPro and their super powerful camera. To design a camera, optical simulation is really important to get a detailed analysis of the stray light effects on the camera related to visibility and legibility challenge in optics. Optical simulation is also key to compare real scenario, sun position for example, with the simulation for high fidelity accuracy, ensuring the best quality of the video recording and guarantee the best user experience, one of the key points of GoPro, leader on the camera market. Thanks to Ansys SPEOS, GoPro were able to recreate the exact optical details of their GoPro Hero 7 camera with the same result as the physical camera cost effects, as we can see on the top right, and identified hotspot. With that, GoPro is now able to analyze the stray light effects coming from sun within a real scene, and so identify image quality issue early in the design process and ensure the best video recording and memories to their customer. So next time you buy a GoPro, keep in mind that SPEOS is part of the best user experience delivered by GoPro. We all see some new methods to fight against COVID-19 to return in a normal way to live. One of the key areas is the transport industry, allowing people to travel in a safety way. The last application here is how to fight against COVID-19 and design disinfecting UV robots for the travel industry. SPEOS suggests here ensure the best choice for the best UV lighting system. We will see in the next slide that we compare 2 UV lighting system methods, and ensuring the best delivery system, as a low dose of UV will be inefficient and the higher dose of UV will affect humans. So we need to understand the dosage requirements. By using optical simulation, we ensure the disinfection system exposes all surface of a plane or a train, by example, and guarantee a 100% disinfection of the cabin. Optical simulation experts perform 2 methods analysis, including light fixture on top the aircraft cabin and optimized UV robots, as we can see on the video here. Based on UV light source modeling with specific UV light distribution, the optical simulation predicts the cumulative irradiation. By performing the 2 methods, we see same performance in terms of disinfection. However, disinfection time is more quickly with the design robot, expected time in few minutes, allowing a 100% disinfection between 2 plane travel, and it not requires the cabin to be remodeled and extra fixture on the cabin to be fixed. This kind of robots are already used in airport, for example, or in a classroom. These applications are just few examples of all of the expanded customer database of Ansys SPEOS. SPEOS is used by more than 1,000 customers worldwide, from automotive to high-tech products, through transport, general lighting, and energy application. Light is everywhere, so when you think about the dashboard lighting of your vehicle, street lighting in your city, exterior lighting of the plane during your next travel, architecture building lighting, think about SPEOS. In summary, keep in mind that Ansys SPEOS is a software 100% dedicated to optical simulation, allowing to work with any kind of geometry without limitation of third-party CAD vendors, simulating the human perception and vision, the key differentiator of Ansys SPEOS, all in an intuitive and comprehensive user interface, and let our customer to see optical simulation in a new light. Thank you.